Well, hello again, everyone. Happy holidays, and welcome to episode 3 of Phil's Picks, the attack of the really good games. You'll notice this time I fixed the various font issues, also added our website, goldendisc.com, and my contact info, phil@golddisc.com. Let's set this up here, so if you get bored in the middle of this presentation, well, by golly, you can look us up, contact me there, whatever you like. So today's episode is dedicated a bit to our friends in Canada. Yeah, it's a spoon rest. I'm sorry. I have a flag around here somewhere. And Canada's only 9 miles that way. It's not like I could have gone up and got it. But I heard that one of your sources of some very, very, very popular games in Canada packed it in for 3 or 4 weeks over the holidays. And so you can't get any good restocks. Well, I'm here to tell you there are other good things you can get that don't come from the 800-pound gorilla. So I'm going to show you what they are. They're things that are ready to ship in stock right now. You probably are not going to get them unless you overnight them tomorrow in time for Christmas on Monday, but we have all of these in stock that can ship next week, and you'll be good to go with some of that fat grandma loot. First up is Psy. Now, everybody's heard about it. Everyone knows it. It really is worth all the buzz. This is one of the hottest games to come out of the last couple of years. Jamey Stegmaier can do no wrong. It's absolutely beautiful. Here's the deal. If you don't know much about this game, it pits up to 5 Eastern European factions in an alt-history engine-building board game. You're all fighting the mysterious factory, a resource management game. There's very little luck involved, no rounds or phases, just quick gameplay, many awesome expansions. You can see this. There's so much stuff in the box. It's got a guide here on how to pack it all up. Minis, wonderful resource management. Again, you're all fighting against the factory and hoping to come out on top. This thing is killer. STM 600. We do have plenty in stock. The reprint came in. We got lots and lots to go around. Also, Charterstone, the latest from Stonemaier Games, is in, and we have plenty in stock. So 2 super hot titles. Just start out with them right away. Tell you how awesome they are. So check those when they come in, and we'll see what we can get. Next up, you've heard about this for a year now. It's Mystic Vale from Alderac. Now, this game has some legs, and I'll tell you why. It's a deck-building game, but it's a little different. Instead of just building your deck, you're also building your cards. You see, you can get these clear inserts in a card sleeve, and they come with sleeves in the box, and you build your card up. So as you select these, you can change the cards, the dynamics on them, into whatever they're going to be. This is probably wrong. I grabbed 3 random cards out of here. But just to show you that it comes with all of this. And the new card crafting system that Alderac is putting out is very intelligent, very nifty, clever way to enhance a deck building game. So check this one out. Oh man, clear cards. What are you going to do? Love them to death. Next up, hey kids, hot peppers. Here we have a 2 to 6 player game called Scoville from our friends at Tasty Minstrel Games. Again, been out a couple of years, got an expansion or 2 with it. Really slick resource management game. You have to grow the most awesome variants of peppers you can. It uses a blind auction to determine turn order and so much more. You harvest amongst the pepper fields according to the demands of the town of Scoville. Now, I'm a big fan of peppers, of course, so I do love myself some hot stuff. It comes with clear pepper meeples. Let me tell you, that's kind of surprising. I think they're glass or something. Very cool, plenty in stock, a super long-legged game. You should do well with this in your stores. Now here's one that doesn't get a whole lot of attention, but I want to give a shout out to our friends at Crafty Games. Patrick and the boys made this wonderful board game. It is a continuation of Brandon Sanderson's Mistborn House Wars, what this one's called, all the houses fighting one another. The fiction is really good too. This is based on his series of books. I believe we have the novels in stock as well if you want to check that out. So Mistborn is a bit weird. There are 3 to 5 players that produce resources in order to deal with 4 tiers of problems. They grow more tricksy as time goes on, and as you continue the game, if you flip the special card called Vin, if Vin comes out, well, that's the main antagonist. If you defeat her, you win with the most VPs, or the rebellion happens, and you win with the least VPs. Very deep, very crunchy game. Novels are not bad either. So that is Mistborn House War from Crafty Games, available right now at fine gold distribution warehouses everywhere. How about more from Tasty Minstrel Games? This is the Oracle of Delphi. You ever want to play a god, kids? Well, here's your chance. 2 to 4 players compete for just that. You have to complete 12 tasks given to you by Zeus to prove yourself worthy as his successor. This game board's almost infinitely variable. Inevitably variable would be kind of fun. Cold meds, gotta love them. The hexes, oceans, the islands. You have to occupy these and occupy the temples, slay the monsters, and the various things. Again, lots of expansions. This one has a neat mechanic with the oracle dice. The gods will help you a little bit if you win their favor. If not, well, you're boned. But that gives you a little bit of added luck and bonus in here. Not too crunchy. Good for 12 and up, I'd say. Very handy game to have. Delphi, Oracle of Delphi. Also, from our friends at Tasty Minstrel Games, because they're so awesome, there's another one's been out a while, but I cannot recommend it enough. It's Scott Almes' Harbor. Now, in Harbor, it's a really deep worker placement game in a little box. You can play it solitaire, up to 4 harbor masters. You buy buildings at the dock and move cargo back and forth for maximum profit. Market mechanic is very cool and dynamic. You gotta watch your timing. You push it too far, you lose out on all your profits. Lots of expansions and promo cards and stuff for this. Love this game. Wonderful filler game if you're looking for something to do for half an hour. Harbor from Tasty Minstrel Games. How about our friends at Greenbrier Games? Kids, you ever want to play a sci-fi western witch gunslinger? Well, here is your chance. Grimslingers, that's 1 to 6 players. These can be played solitaire. You can go head-to-head or in co-op mode as a magically enhanced Old West witch. No, really, it's true. You duke it out for control of spells and items. Solitaire games go quick. Co-op games can get really intense and last up to an hour. It's a very cool distraction from the norm. There's lots of, expansions for this one as well. Solid game. I do like it a lot. Greenbrier Games, Grimslingers, gotta have it. Who's next? Oh my gosh, I've been waiting to show you this for so long. This is Laser Riders. You gotta give yourself one of those Wayne's World kind of jams. Is that what I'm saying? Yes, because I'm just stunned by the awesomeness of this. Now you're thinking, Phil, that's a VHS box set. That's not a game. You would be wrong. Greater Than Games has come up with this phenomenal thing because it's all 80s. Yeah, all right. There are 4 characters, and you each got your own VHS-style box, but inside is what matters. So it's sort of like Tron Cycles, right? You start out at a hex, and you build your thing, and you try and get your curves going. But if your curves are too steep, you might run into another guy. It's just like the light cycles in Tron. These are deadly. You don't want to bump them or your line disappears and you start at the beginning. First person to flip 3 of the gems to their color wins the game. You know what the coolest thing about this game is? I kid you not. It's the Trapper Keeper rule book. The rule book looks just like a Trapper Keeper. Yeah, all right, it doesn't have a snap or Velcro on it, but it's a Trapper Keeper. Oh my gosh. Seriously, this game is really fun. Fantastic for all ages. It's a friendship killer, I believe. Once we get this out at our regular game day, we're going to lose some friends on this because it is very screw your buddy kind of thing. But hey, light cycles. That's how it works with Tron. Yes, again, they're all packaged in VHS tape boxes because they just look so amazing. This game is so cool, and I got so many of them that I want you to have that I'm going to take 20% off of this game until maybe the 10th or 15th of January. Into the first of the year, I want you to have this so much. I'm going to put it on sale and give you an extra 20% off of Laser Riders. Check it out. Phantom Cosmonaut, Laser Shark, Super Sheriff, or Galactic Wave Rider. Dun, 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 dun. You could be... you got to check it out. Laser Riders. All right. Let's back down from the 80s a little bit. Come back up into the todays. What are today's 90s, aughts? The teens? I don't even know what we're in. Epic Roll, Seize the Dice. These are 2 amazingly quick and simple hack and slash games, 2 of the best I've ever seen. Epic Roll and the follow-up Epic Roll release, they ask you, as 2 to 3 players, to roll dice combos to defeat the bad guy. First, you got to get there. The bad guy's down here. There are 3 baddies here and 3 baddies here. You can play 1, 2, or 3 types of characters. Pick up cards along the way that'll give you pluses or minuses. Once you get here, it's a halfway point. Here are your damage tracks for each of your guys. Roll the dice and fight up to the big guys. We taught our 4-year-old to play this. He now creams the snot out of us, and he's almost 6. These games are very inexpensive, super easy as stocking stuffers or grandma money. Here's a real easy way to get somebody into the game and get them rolling. Epic Roll and Epic Roll Eclipse, which just came out. Summon Entertainment. We have those on the website. Check them out. That's all I got for you this week. You guys have a happy holiday, even if you're up in the Great White North. Oh, Canada. You guys have a great Boxing Day on the 26th as well. Wish we had that here. My son insists that I say Merry Christmas from us to you with his lovely handmade Home Depot ornament. And with that, we're going to say good night and good year, unless I get an episode 4 in tomorrow before the end of the year. Don't forget, you can find all of these items at goldendist.com right down here. If you need anything from me, you can email me at phil@golddist.com. That's me. That's you. thanks for joining us. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we will catch you next time around. Take care. Bye-bye.